Now it's time to play Westwise.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first semi-final of Westwise, the family quiz about your town and region, introduced by Ian Brass.
Yay! That's better, that's better. Good evening, welcome to Westwise, the West Country's fun quiz featuring questions about the West Country with contestants from the West Country. Our teams tonight are through to the semi-finals. Our first team are without their secret weapon.
Yes, we're zapless this evening.
You are zapless. Anna, the Lyme Regis team. Anna, you are zapless.
Yes, I know.
No secret weapon.
No.
A bad case of cottage pie down the front.
Yes, I'm afraid so. Couldn't find the mouth.
Oh, Anna. The first member of the Lyme Regis team is Anna. I also introduce you to David. And a face that you will remember from previous programmes, the other David. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lyme Regis team. Battling with the good team from Lyme Regis, Barnstaple. They're doing quite well, having steered clear of injuries and remained at full strength. The Barnstaple team, Elizabeth, second team member Jonathan, and third team member Mary, the Barnstaple team. Right, later in the show we present the very popular Hysterical Bite part of our programme, featuring Malcolm and Terry, the Westwise players. All the teams are competing for this specially commissioned cut glass Royal Brierley Bowl. Right, off we go, moving into our place name round. Place name round, I'll give you three possible origins of a name. You have to give me its real meaning, Lyme Regis. Right, your first one. Bradford Abbas. The name Bradford Abbas, is it A, Bradford Arbours, the ford near the cornfield with shelters or arbours? That's A, Bradford Arbours. Is it B, Abbott's Broad Ford? Abbott's Broad Ford, the Broad Ford owned by Sherborne Abbey, or is it C, Bride's Ford with trees, bride plus the ford, Latin arbores means trees. Is it A, Bradford Arbours, B, Abbott's Broad Ford, or is it C, Bride's Ford with trees? Who's got an idea on that one then?
We're going to go for B.
You're going to go for B. Anna, let's have a look. It's flashing, you're correct. Well done. Right, Barnstaple. Place name, brown one for you. Three possible origins of a name. The name, Gatcombe. Is it A, cart route? Cart plus come, where the carts came. Is it B, Cat Valley? Cat Valley, cat plus coombe. Lots of wild cats here. Or is it C, Goat Valley? Goat Valley, goat plus coombe. Goats were kept there. Is it A, car route, B, Cat Valley, or C, Goat Valley, Gatcombe?
We think it's C.
You think it's C, Goat Valley? Correct. It's flashing on your screen. Back to Lyme Regis, famous face round for you, appearing on your monitors and your screens at home. The more we reveal, the less points you get, so fingers on the buzzers. Lyme Regis, here's your eyes. 5 points. 4 points. Oh, on 4 points.
Cliff Mitchell-Moore.
Cliff Mitchell-Moore. Haven't got a clue. Let's have a look. Cliff Mitchell-Moore. 2, 1. On the bus is Reg Varney. Right, same for you, Barnstaple. Look upon your screens. Famous face. We'll reveal the eyes. There they are for 5. As soon as you know, press. 4 points. 3 points, Barnstaple. Oh, 2 points. Oh, just a single point. Barnstaple. Barnstaple. Oh, no points. We'll have that face back again. A wild guess. Well, no points, no idea whatsoever. Worked in Barnstaple for many a long year on the North Devon Journal,
Vine.
David Vine. Oh, my goodness. Hysterical bite part of the programme. Malcolm and Terry will give you clues via a little sketch to answer a question I'll give you in a moment. Listen carefully, watch closely, Lyme Regis. Welcome the Westwise players.
Good day for a bank holiday visit to the fair. What say you, Jan?
Well, that'd be, Harry, but 'tis an awful long way to walk, you know. What if we could borrow an horse?
Wow, who do you know who'd be daft enough to lend us to an horse?
Well, what about Bill Brewer?
Nah.
Who was asked to loan his horse so that a party of people could go to Widdicombe Fair? All right then, David.
Tom Pearce.
Tom Pearce, correct. Well done. OK, Barnstaple, here is yours. Welcome once again, the Westwise players.
Well, Mr. Crowman, sir, me and Aunt Sally's just got married and we got 3 little baby boys. Really? And do they look like their daddy Gummidge? Yes, Mr. Crowman, they's real little chips off the old block. You could say they was all.
Oh. Ah. Question for you, Barnstaple. All the clues within that sketch from the Westwise players. What was Adge Cutler's backing group?
Wurzels.
Well done, Jonathan. The Wurzels! Hometown round, general knowledge on the buzzers. Right. Lyme Regis. True or false? Sir Winston Churchill represented Lyme in Parliament. True or false? Sir Winston Churchill represented Lyme in Parliament.
True.
True? Correct, well done. Yes. In 1685, it was he who warned the king of the Duke of Monmouth's landing. Correct, well done. Local knowledge for Barnstaple. The chapel of St Thomas of Becket was built at the corner of the original bridge by the de Tracy family, supposedly to expiate what family crime? Elizabeth?
William de Tracy killed Sir Thomas of Becket.
So William de Tracy took part in the murder of Thomas of Becket. Correct, well done. Right, Lyme Regis, whose novel had a climatic finale on the steps of the Cobb? Whose novel? Anna?
Jane Austen's Persuasion.
Jane Austen's Persuasion. Correct. Well done, well done. Barnstaple, for you, true or false, Barnstaple is one of the youngest boroughs in England. Elizabeth?
False.
Why?
It was founded in supposedly 913 AD.
Which makes it
Supposedly, yeah.
One of the oldest.
the oldest. Correct. Well done. Certainly false. Back to you, Lyme Regis. Why did an officer allow the Duke of Monmouth to walk all over him when the Duke landed in Lyme in 1685? Yeah, you heard me correctly. Why did an officer allow the Duke of Monmouth to walk all over him when the Duke landed in Lyme in 1685? David?
Because the tide was in? You would have got wet.
Yeah, I reckon so. The Duke is recorded to have said that he didn't want to get his legs wet, so the officer knelt down in the water, and the Duke walked across him onto dry land. Yes, yes, excellent. Barnstaple, when was the present Guildhall built?
1827.
1826 or 27, it's both.
So there. I'm not arguing with you, Mary, right. 1826 and 27, took a whole 2 years. Lyme Regis, today it's called The Walk. What was its municipal name? Today it's called The Walk. What is its municipal name? David?
Marine Parade?
Correct, excellent, well done, well done. Right, Barnstaple, if you can have a little row with this one, we'll stretch the programme out for you if you like. The original Great Seal of Barnstaple in 1216 bore the image of which bird?
Swan.
Swan?
Yeah.
What sort of swan?
In an aggressive posture.
An angry swan. Well done, Elizabeth. Well done. Well done. Lyme Regis. History records that in 1320, 70 houses were destroyed with much loss. What caused this? What caused it? History records that in 1320, 70 houses were destroyed with much loss. What caused this?
Was it the fire?
A great storm swept away a whole area of the medieval village of Lyme in 1320. Good try, though, good try. Barnstaple, final question in the hometown round. 2 gates of the old city were removed between 1643 and 1644. Were they the south and east gates? Well, just say where were the south and east gates?
Yeah, the south,
Where were they?
South gate is the bottom of the high street, and East gate is the top end of...
They were the south and east gates,
Yeah.
because the north and west were removed later.
Yes.
Yes. The south one, where was the south one? The
Bottom
Joy-
of Bartlett
Bottom of
Street.
Bartlett Street and the high street.
Yeah. And the east?
Joy Street.
Joy Street.
The Joy Street.
Top end of Joy Street.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, I needed a little bit more there. I was just... Right, at the end of the hometown round, let's have a little look at the scores. The scores are Lyme Regis 6, but in the lead, Barnstaple with 7. We'll leave you for the break. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back to Westwise. When you left us, the scores were Lyme Regis with 6 and only that 1 point in the lead. Barnstaple with 7. Right. Lyme Regis, what's the... Oh. Use... Oh. That is it. Have a look at it. What do you think? Right. If you don't want to know what it is at home, look away. If you do, here is exactly what it is. Very heavy, very valuable, very old. That's it. Discuss it, panel. There's a date on the bottom there. So, any ideas? What is it? What is it used for? Who owned it? Name, address, how old?
Some sort of measure?
Yeah, carry on.
Well, that's
Yeah, it's a start.
Good
Yeah,
start.
It's a good start. Some sort of measure.
measuring some sort of powder, I would think.
Gunpowder measure?
Got a feeling I need
1588, Armada year.
Armada year. All right, don't get clever. I just want to know what is...
Trying to think of a clue.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. No, I'll tell you what it is. It's actually a corn weight for weighing corn. You don't actually put it inside. It's because it's so very, very heavy. It's for weighing corn. So I can't hold it anymore. Never mind. Good try. Good try. Right, for you. One for you. One for you, Jonathan, and one for Mary. But you can put that round there. They're very small. They're very valuable. Very valuable.
Yeah.
So, there they are.
Yes.
So, if you don't want to know what these little things are at home, turn away. That's what they are.
Do yours look all the same?
So very old. I need a description and a name.
Are they they're handmade? They're for fixing something, presumably.
I'm not sure. I wasn't around. But I would have thought so.
Possibly for wood fixings, maybe nautical, possibly.
Possibly.
Wood and shipping.
Yes.
Shipping.
Boats.
Yeah.
There's a bit of wood attached to this one.
Yeah.
Probably, I don't know whether it goes back to the 16th century, but is it something, maybe Mary Rose, maybe...
Oh, excuse me, Mary's chipping in here. She's had a little bit of a brainstorm here.
Fixing roofing slits.
Could be.
I'm sure I've seen them in French house. Do you think?
Yes.
Right.
Shall I say it? Yeah,
go on. Right. Need it from what?
We don't know, so I'll say we think that there might be handmade nails, presumably of iron, for fixing roofing slates.
For roofing slates? God, Mary, have you ever heard the term tender hooks?
Oh, really?
That's a tender hook.
Good
That is what
Lord.
you're holding. For
Good
drying
Lord.
clothes, hence the
Yes.
expression
Yes.
on tender hooks. They were just waiting as the clothes
Yes,
were
yes,
stretched
yes.
out. And that's
100%.
where the term tender hooks came from. And those that you're looking at are tender hooks. Give them back, they're valuable.
Good Lord.
Let me have them back.
Good Lord.
Right. Corn weight and tender hooks. Very good, well done. Right, where are we rounds? Lyme Regis, the where are we round on your monitors and your screens at home. In a moment, a small part of a local view will be revealed. As we pull back, more of that view will be seen. The more we reveal, the less points you get. So as soon as you can identify the area, press your button. Lyme Regis, here is your view. 4 points on 4 points. Lyme Regis what?
It's the parish church.
It's the parish church. Don't know Lyme Regis well enough to know if it is the parish church or not, so let's have a look. For 4 points which you acquired, 2, 1, that's the parish church. Excellent, well done. Four points for Lyme Regis there. On your monitor screens at home, exactly the same as we did a moment ago. Small part of the local view will be revealed, Barnstaple. The more we reveal, the less points you get. As soon as you can identify the area, press your button. Here's your view, Barnstaple. 4, 3. On 3 points.
Pannier Market.
The
Pannier Market.
Pannier Market, Jonathan.
Butcher's
Let's have a
Road.
look. The Pannier Market, excellent. Those doors gave it away. Very good. 3 points. 3 points for Barnstaple there. Not quite as quick as Lyme Regis. Golden oldies, Lyme Regis. A nice old picture from your area. A nice old picture coming for you now. Identify the location and maybe what's happening. Have a look. Where is it? What's happening? You can take your time, discuss that.
It's the assembly rooms at the bottom of the main street. And the boy on the donkey belonged to the local cement works.
Yeah, fine, yeah. What was the boy's name?
I remember teaching him.
I bet you did as well. Yes. It's what street did you say it was?
It's the assembly rooms at the bottom of Broad Street, the main street.
Lower Broad Street, 1880. Excellent, well done. Excellent. Same for you, Barnstaple, a golden oldie. Tell me as much about it as you can. Where is it? There it is. Ooh!
Ilfracombe, the hotel which was demolished some 10 years ago, standing in front of the Capstan Hill.
Spot
and it
on.
was the main
Spot
hotel
on.
in
I
Ilfracombe.
need no more, because it's no longer there. You can't see it. Excellent. The Ilfracombe Hotel, opened May 1867, built in 1860. Very good, very good. Excellent round, an excellent round. A hysterical bite for you now. Once again, Malcolm and Terry will give you clues via the sketch to answer a question. I'll give you that question in a moment. Lyme Regis, listen carefully, watch closely as we welcome the Westwise players.
I will face all evils to be a pilgrim, and so I must board the Mayflower. Goodbye, old friend. But wait, neighbour, look! Look at the timbers. They leak like a sieve. If I were a betting man, I'd lay thee 16 to 20 against thy getting further than Dartmouth I beg thee, reconsider.
Alas, old friend, I must go.
Well, in that case, take my wife, Mistress Blunt, with you.
No chance.
All the clues within that sketch. In which year did the Mayflower leave Plymouth on its journey to the New World? In which year did the Mayflower leave Plymouth on its journey to the New World?
1620.
So when the boat left? 1620, correct. Right, Barnstaple, once again, a sketch, a question I'll give you in a moment. Oh, a lot of attention needed. Listen carefully, watch closely as we welcome once again the Westwise players.
We will fight them on the beaches. We will fight them on the...
Okay, Graham, that's great. You've got the voice, but there's just one thing, Graham. For God's sake, when you're given the victory sign, make sure your hand faces the right way.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Right, Barnstaple, all the clues within that sketch. Who wrote the Poldark series of novels which are set in the West Country?
Winston Graham, was it? Winston Graham.
You're the novelist. Winston Graham?
Yes.
All the clues were there. Winston Graham, correct. Right, fingers on your buzzers. Quick fire round of general knowledge questions. To which French port does Plymouth have a regular ferry service? The ringing of Barnstaple.
Roscoff.
Roscoff, correct. Honiton. Honiton in Devon is famous for what type of woven fabric? Perhaps the buzz of Lyme Regis?
Lace.
Lace, correct. Which Dorset town has a castle, now a ruin, which was described by Cromwell as being malicious and mischievous? The buzz of Lyme Regis?
Corf.
Sherborne. Which 8th century Wessex king is generally supposed to have founded Glastonbury Abbey? The buzz of Lyme Regis.
Alfred?
Ah, King somebody or other there. Right. Which novel by Daphne du Maurier, set in the West Country, was said to have been inspired by a member of the Carew family? Which novel? Ah, The Buzz of Lyme Regis.
Frenchman's Creek.
Ah, My Cousin Rachel. Which TV presenter, born in Plymouth, has read the BBC News and introduced Come Dancing? Ah, The Ringing of Barnstaple.
Angela Rippon.
Angela Rippon, correct. At which place, some 4 miles from Cheddar, near the River Axe, did Alfred sign a peace treaty with the Danes? At which place, some 4 miles from Cheddar, near the River Axe, the Ringing of Barnstaple?
Coombsbury.
It's Wadmore. Wadmore. That is it. That is all I have the time for. And a score update. Lyme Regis 13. But with 14, the winner's Barnstaple. So into the final of Westwise 93 is Barnstaple. That's it for this week. Join us next week for our second semi-final of Westwise.